welcome to the Just Spittin podcast today. We're here with the one and only ISpeakWithAGift. How are you doing?
What it do? I'm doing swell. I'm doing lovely.
And what you been up to for the past couple months?
Man, just been adulting, living life, working on music, working on beats, doing collabs, all this shit. Same thing I always do, I guess, but I'm more in my bag right now, if that makes sense.
I got you. You just dropped your new album with 2030 about a week ago?
Yeah, Ghidorah.
How you liking that so far?
Man, it's doing well. Like, prior to it releasing, I was listening to it whenever I got the final version, like the master version or whatever, and just listening to it all the way through, full play, and I was like really satisfied. I was like, man, I can't wait for people to like hear this, cause we've been working on it for like about a year, maybe a little over a year, and like some of the songs were done last year, some of the songs were done this year, but I feel like everybody brought their game, you know what I'm saying, their A game. Like I brought mine, 2030 brought his, Teddy Lowe on the beats.
It's some of the best work I've heard from y'all.
Yeah, like and Teddy is like a perfectionist, so he gonna make sure, for sure on his end and overall sound quality, he gonna make sure, you know, we putting our best foot forward in that department. So
you're also good friends with 2030 in real life too.
Yeah.
And so you say y'all are roommates?
Yeah, it's like my bro right there. Like I met him on the scene like end of 2016 maybe, or halfway through 2016. I had did like Dirty Van Jam 2. Shout out Tradon, Space Age, you know. But and I think he had did that show too. But I was like starting back music. I started back doing it, and I was engineering myself, and I had reached out to him because I think he did his own shit too, and he mixed my homie Earl Check shit sometimes, I believe. And so I was just like, man, that's how I got introduced to him. Earl Check introduced me to 2030. I was at Earl house and 20 came through and to like mix some of Earl's songs, and you know, I was just asking him questions about mixing and stuff because it seemed like he knew more than me. And so anytime I'm around somebody that I feel like knows more than me about something I want to learn about, I'm going to ask them questions, you know, because I'm like
educated.
Yeah, you know, I like to, if I'm doing something, I like to really, you know, do the best I can at it. And so that's how we linked. And then I think we ended up doing a song, we ended up collabing on a song, and that was Waveland, and we dropped a video to that like the beginning of 2017, and that went crazy, and shit, we was just cool ever since, you know.
You were talking about effort and stuff, just trying your best and stuff. Did you apply that in your high school? With your grades, or were you just trying to get through?
I mean, in high school, honestly, I wasn't a bad student or nothing like that. The only thing I really had trouble with was like math. Everything else was easy. And then even math, like when I got to college, math was easy as fuck for some reason. So I feel like it was how the teacher, like in high school, because I was like, man, this shit complicated. And I got to college and had to do the same shit. And I was like, it's just so much easier. I don't know why I understood it better. But I mean, I graduated, so.
Where'd you attend high school?
I went to high school at Barton High School. It's in Arkansas. It's a little small town. It's like not that far away from here. But I would go down there to stay with my grandma and during the school year, and then whenever during the summertime I come back up here, stay with my mom. We was staying out here.
Were you born in Memphis?
No, I was born in Jonesboro, Arkansas, but like I've been back and forth between Arkansas and Memphis basically my whole life, and at this point really I just lived in Memphis more than I live in Arkansas now, so I just feel like I'm basically from Memphis. Like
I got you.
I can go to my hometown though and know my way around, like just from spending my childhood there, but Like, I know this city just as well as I know my hometown, you know.
And did you start making music back in Arkansas, or was it in here?
I started, when I first started making music, I was in high school. I was in like maybe 11th or 12th grade. And I don't know, I think I had like a stereo thing or whatever, and I had cassette tapes in there, and you could like record on the tapes. So I would like play the radio really, and record the radio, you know, and just listen to that. I love music. Like, I used to just walk around up and down the street in front of my house, just listen to the music, go buy different CDs, download shit illegally, like watch shit on TV when they actually show music videos on like MTV and all that shit. And I don't know, it was just like, man, I listen to music all the time. I want to try and like I listen to a bunch, as far as rap, I love rap, I would say. I listen to other shit too, like whatever came on. Like I fuck with the pop shit that was on MTV and all that shit too, but for sure like rap, all different forms from all different areas. And it was just like, man, I can do this. Like I was a knowledgeable guy. I felt like you know, I had a way with words, so I was like, let me try and translate that. Let me try my hand at it. And like, I had bars, but I just didn't have no style at first. And it was this rapper in the little town I was in. His name was Block Boy. Actually, yeah, his name was not Block Boy JB, but like there's another Block Boy. Like, Block Boy is a common, I feel like, hood rapper name. You know,
kind of like Lil.
Yeah, like Lil. You know, it's all these Lils. But he ended up changing his name to his real name after a while. But he had heard one of my songs I had did, and he was like, "Man, I fuck with this. Like, come record it at my studio." And I got like a homie that engineer for me and made beats, and he know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they knew what they was doing. They had this one when MySpace was popping, like, you know, Soulja Boy, and they had like hella listens on MySpace and shit. You know, he was running it up. And so I had went to his studio and re-recorded a song I had did that he had like, and then I ended up, it was called Feeling Drowsy. It was like, if you search on the internet, you might can find it. Maybe. Yeah, like I can't wait till like I blow up and then people like really go digging and find, cause I define my rap career as like that time when I first started rapping, and then I ended up taking a break, so I was in college at U of M, and I was like trying to focus on school and my life and shit. So I took like 2 years off, and then I started 2 or 3, and then I started back, and then so when I started back, it's like a whole another period. I made like hella progress in that little period then before, but I can't wait till people like go digging and go back to that old shit. And find it, cause like I said, he kind of like Block Boy or Joe. His name was Joe. He like kind of coached me on how to rap, you know, like how to put style on it.
So he's the guy who put you onto it.
He helped me come into my own, I would say. He helped me like, okay, like I said, I was focused on just writing punchlines and stuff like that, but like, you can just get on the mic and rap like a whole monotone voice the whole time. It could be boring. You gotta put like, he taught me how to put like character, I would say, into my raps and myself and my style and all this. So
you have a very unique flow.
Yeah. So
you're proud that I've been able to say that? Like, nobody can really say he sounds like this guy.
Yeah, and that's something I feel like. So with my flow, it's just, and I try and switch it up a lot, but it's kind of under the same, all under one umbrella. Like, it's really, I think one time I asked a couple people or one person, like, what do they like my music, like, what do you like about it? Like, I always want to ask, every now and then ask people that support me or art fans, like, what do you like about my stuff? And then I remember when some person said, I think like the way I rap, or like, yeah, like my flows and stuff like that. And so it's really like me, I put thought into my raps and all that, but it's really like me working their strength. Like, okay, I know people like my voice and, like I said, my flows and things like that. So I want to really own that, if that makes sense. So, but still, you know, like everything don't gotta be bars. It can be bars and style, or it can be just style, or it can be, you know, like rap is. And that's another thing I like about it is everybody doing. You can do your own thing, you know, like do your own thing, be true to you and what you're doing, and people gonna come to it, you know. Like I feel like one thing I did when I was first started was I was trying to like imitate whoever was big at that time. Like Drake had just came out, Lil Wayne was popping, and, you know what I'm saying. In a way, they influenced me. I would say they influenced me. And and so I would try and like Eminem, he was like really, that was probably like the peak of not necessarily his career or anything like that, but you know, like he was really popping around that time too. And I don't know, I would just translate that into my raps, and then I guess I was trying to like prove that I could rap. Like, okay, because, you know, people would be quick to, I don't know, I guess certain people just had this, I don't know, maybe this standard or something like that.
You gotta meet what they think.
Yeah, but, and it's like, fuck that, you know, I just want to make things that sound good to me. But it's like now I'm more personal with the music. Like I'm expressing myself. It's like whatever I'm going through sometimes, or just I put how I'm feeling into whatever song I'm doing more now. So it's not really more so about being lyrical, even though I still try to be lyrical too, but it's more so about expressing what I'm feeling and translating that into a song in a stylish manner that fits you know what I'm saying, that fits the beat. I like to make my voice complement the beat or work with the beat, and I think that's what people like about my music. Maybe.
You also have a very unique dressing style. You're always looking like you got the fly stuff on.
I see. It's like I don't know. I do care about my appearance. I care to like represent myself well in it. I'm not like a fashionista or like a fashion head or nothing like that. Like I'm on, you know what I'm saying, on Supreme like that, or on Louis Vuitton or all that shit like that. You know, I think that some of that shit cool. Yeah, and one day I can't wait to be able to ball out on this shit. But I just like you can look stylish without logos and all this shit. Like it's really more so about the look and coordinating colors and things like that, you know. And so I just like to have a nice appearance. I'm a simplistic guy in a way when it comes to like colors and fashion and things like that. I feel like you can sometimes less is more in a way, and yeah, that's my like approach to, I don't know, fashion. But it comes off looking cool. And then I know people that are stylists and they be wanting to style me sometimes. Shout out Kennedy, shout out Bentley, DeLorean, Will Banks. And so it's just I got people that can point me in the right direction. And then I got just friends that I met that are into the fashion stuff. So, you know, they're always up on it, and so I can kind of look to them also and see like, all right, this is a cool look type shit. Not necessarily copying what they're doing, but knowing what's going on that side of things. Yeah, taking pointers. Yeah, there you go.
Let's talk about some of your older work. You got RoboCop and Super Shark Mode.
Yeah.
And we looked back. I looked back in your Instagram. You said you had Hot Summer 2.
Yeah, Hot Summer 2. So when I first started back in like 2016 or whatever, I had dropped like a song called Right Now, and that had got like a lot of buzz, and I did a video to it, and you know, like as far as like friends and on the scenes where I was performing it, people were fucking with it. And then I dropped Hot Summer 2 around that time, and then in Fast Life Volume 3, I think I did those the same year when I first started back. And that, I think it was 2016. And then I did you said Super Shark Mode or Shark Mode?
Yeah, Shark Mode, Super Shark Mode.
Yeah, I did Shark Mode like a year ago. Around this time, really. It might have been like September of 2017, I think. But it was just like a little 4-song thing. K-Swisher on the beats. I think I'm actually about to like, so it's not on Shark Mode. It's not on the streaming services yet. So I think what I'm gonna do is put out a deluxe edition, put it out on all the streaming platforms. I'm gonna like remix and master them joints.
I got you.
Cause I've gotten better at it and make them sound better. And I'm probably add some songs like that I released as singles that are also produced by K-Swisher. Just package that all together, deluxe edition of Shark Mode, yeah. And but it was just a cooler thing. Me and my homie Odyssey, we was like just sitting around one day, and I had got the idea because I was listening to some of K-Swisher beats or whatever, and I was like, man, all these songs are dope. Let me get a couple of these songs, just drop a little EP, you know, just for fun in the meantime. Because I was working on, I think, let's see, Super Shark Mode after that, yeah. But it was around the holidays, so it was really like a rest period. And I had like shows and shit going on then. I had a lot of shit going on around that time, so I was like trying to do that, work on music and deal with life and do shows. You know, it was just a lot going on. And so I was originally supposed to put out Super Shark Mode on the 1st of January, I think. But we just ended up shooting a video for 2 a.m. around that time.
That's probably one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I fuck with it. And shout out Ghost and Lisa. And
the end when some dude comes in?
Yeah, some dude, Bentley.
Did you have that idea, or did like just somebody think of that? Or say that at the end?
I think that was Ghost's idea. Like he had called us some dude, and he was like, "Yeah, it'd be cool," cause he wanted to be in the video, and we was just trying to figure out how to work it in. And so that was the way. Like I think the idea I had for the video was totally different at first, but Ghost was like, "Nah, let's go ahead and let's go all out." And so my homies Cortez and Crisscross, they was throwing a New Year's Eve party, so we shot like the whole beginning part there, and we had the countdown and shit. The camera died before the countdown, like for shooting the video. Yeah, so we had like cell phone footage of it, but I don't know what happened to it. I think we did work that in there a little bit or something, but we trying to get like actual good footage. I hate that. That's one thing I hate. Like we didn't get the countdown because it was lit, but I had recorded on like Snapchat or whatever, and so. I mean on Instagram, and so I just seen him that, but I don't think it ended up being in there. But yeah, then we ended up going around the city. The girls dressed up in shark costumes.
Was that your idea, the shark costumes?
I think it was, or it might have been like me and Ghost. But it was just like, you know, we was like, we're gonna make it work, cause we couldn't do everything we wanted to do.
I got you.
We was trying to get like a green screen and shit to do some extra stuff, but we just worked with what we had, and it turned out cool. So
you were talking about Cortez. Well, he was at Wave Fest, right?
Yeah, he was the host.
And was that your idea that you wanted to have a show at that area?
Yeah, like I had the venue booked since the beginning of the year, cause I had hit them up, and I was trying to do something earlier. That was like they usually be booked up. And so it was cool because that gave me time to like plan out what I wanted to do, get everything ready, save up anyway. So pretty much for the most part I had a general idea of what I wanted to do for it. from the beginning. You know, it was alright. I like to plan ahead. I don't like to do things necessarily last minute. Like, even my weeks, every week I try and plan my week out in advance. Because I be having a lot of shit to do sometimes. Sometimes, some weeks I don't have much to do. It just varies from week to week. It'd be weird like that. And so, usually when I'm like working on a project or something, you know, life be crazy. But in the downtime in between it, sometimes it just be boring. You know.
And what's Wave TV? Because you always you posted like vlogs and stuff from different concerts and stuff. Yeah,
so Wave TV really is just like, I always get asked this question by people that don't come to the shows. How did it go? You know, and it's like, I appreciate people asking, but I kind of hate that question too, because it's like, man, you should it's most of the time it's like some you should have been there type shit. Like some stuff you just gotta be there to experience. I could say, hey, it was cool, but that's not gonna really tell you how it was. You know, it's like you gotta be there to experience it sometimes. That's all. Sometimes like the shows be lit as hell. Sometimes it be alright. It just varies. You know, like not every show right now is gonna be popping, but it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be like every show is rocking or whatever.
What's been your favorite place to perform at so far?
Probably the Observatory in Santa Ana, California. That joint was lit. We had opened up for Jeffrey out there, and it was packed out. Like Cam girl, she used to be on the No Jumper podcast joint or whatever. I know she cool with Adam. She was like DJing, and it was lit. Like yeah, and then just being in California was fun as hell too. But
is that the farthest you traveled from this area?
Yeah, California, the farthest. I'm trying to go to Japan one day. Probably next year. I'm gonna try and work that out. We'll see.
I see you like a lot of Japanese culture. You just look through Instagram, you can say you're inspired a little bit.
Definitely. I don't know. I just always had this. First I'm like a lover of art, all forms, like music, videos, pictures, paintings, like anything art related is cool to me. But I really just like the style of like Japanese art and stuff like that, and then just even like sometimes like the stuff they eat, the way they live, like how their cities look, like I don't know, it's just cool to me. And so I don't know, I just always been drawn to that for some reason. And sometimes like their style be cool too. Like you can definitely be inspired by it, I would say, or take from it. So yeah.
I'll say one last final thing about your style. You used to always have the clout goggles. So what made you start wearing those?
Like clout goggles were my signature thing for a minute. I just like to switch it up. I think me changing glasses periodically is like, at first I was wearing like some black shades, like some different black shades, and you know I ended up getting some other cloud goggles or whatever, and just was rocking those for a minute. But that's what I think, and I would do photo shoots and stuff, and I think people just start associating me with those. Like, alright, I see him with those. I still got them, and I wear them occasionally, but it's just really now to fit what I'm wearing. But I don't know, I just like to switch it up here and now and then. It kind of feel like I'm going, I'm in a new period of maybe music making or something. So to symbolize that, I guess I reflect it in the shades I wear, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the camera. Your Sundays probably seem a little packed just because of The Walking Dead just came back on. I see you're a big fan of that.
Yeah, I really fuck with The Walking Dead. I actually been rewatching like the old episodes. I don't know, I just for some reason last night had the urge to, because it just felt different, like in the beginning, in the earlier episodes versus now. And it's not bad now. It went through like a dull period, I would say. Like it's on season 9.
So, you know, you gotta find ways to keep a show interested with it going that long. But
is that one of your favorite shows?
Yeah, it's like that. I fuck with that, and I watch The Flash. What else I watch? I watch that, The Flash, and Gotham. They're like my top 3 shows right now. I think Gotham come back on next year. The Flash on right now, so I watch that too. And The Walking Dead.
I know I mentioned The Walking Dead because I saw on your Instagram whenever you reposted the thing with Rick.
Yeah, they just if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna spoil it. So if you listening, you're a Walking Dead fan. Give you a warning.
I felt like a big title thing.
Yeah. So look, they took Rick. They didn't kill him off. That's the thing. Like he's off the show because I think they said he went to spend more time with his family. He's been away from him because he had to work on the show. He from like overseas, like from the UK or something. So you know he always over here in America every year, all year.
Wait to see his family.
Yeah. So I can understand it, and then so they had to like write him off the show some kind of way, but they didn't kill him though. So it's like they made it seem like okay he can come back, and they finna do some movies or something, like some TV movies, and he gonna be in one of them. But it's like he might not come back. He probably not coming back to the show, and I'm just like,
you just would rather know if he's coming back or not.
I mean, we're gonna see him again in the movie, and the movie probably basically just gonna be like a long ass episode. You know?
I feel
like they're doing 3 of them, so
just 3 big episodes. Yeah,
it's gonna be like 3 hour and a half, 2 hour episodes, which is fine with me, and it'll still connect to the show. And so like we're gonna see him again. So, but I don't know. It's just the way they did it. If you're not gonna bring them back like on the show, I don't know. I just gotta wait to see what they do with them in the movies, and then because like if you're not coming back to the show, they're gonna have to like either he gonna have to disappear again, or they're gonna have to really kill him. So
you heard they're doing that with Maggie too, right?
Yeah, like I know she.
I felt that I write her out again, just like him.
Yeah, because she's supposed to be. I know she do another show. I think the actress that plays it. And she do movies too. She be getting a lot of roles, so we'll see how that goes. I feel like I know if she does go, or if they write her off. I feel like I know how she's gonna go out. Basically, well, given as to where they're going now with the story in the show. They just did like a time skip after the whole Rick shit. So we're gonna see how to rip these last 3 episodes of this half of the season go.
We're gonna go back to
half of the season go.
We're gonna go back to music. Where do you see yourself in about 10 years? Where do you honestly see yourself? And I speak with the kids.
10 years, man. I see myself with a larger fan base. You know, I feel like, and this is like a hard thing to do sometimes, but you, as an artist, you just gotta keep going. Like I done seen, and even artists that's just getting on now, like they always say the same things. Like they was working, they felt like they wasn't getting nowhere, and then they ended up getting somewhere. Like no matter how long it took, if they kept at it, you know. And so I just wanna really improve the quality of my music, like, you know, keep upgrading my studio so my music can sound better, keep learning, really put some dope content out. I want to be performing in front of bigger crowds. Like I really like to perform, but I like it when the crowd is energetic, like they participate, they ready, they there to like and just enjoy some new music. Like even if they're not there to see me, but in 10 years, I'm gonna be the headliner. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure, I'm trying to bring out, you know, 5,000, 10,000 people, or have people turned up in like these big festivals and shit. So
I can see you doing that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But be even flyer, you know. We'll see. Yeah, I just want to grow my name and my brand. I want my people to get on, you know what I'm saying? I want my team to be right there with me. I want everybody, you know, that I've been working with, been creating with, I want us to be just on another level, you know, like everybody know who we are and they're aware of our talent and they, you know, fucking with our music.
What's your family think about you making music when you first started? Are they supportive or?
I'm trying to remember. Like, I was staying with my grandma really when I started. Like, they ain't never really. So my mom, she wanted me to like not necessarily live a normal life, but you know, she wanted me to go to college, which I did, and I ain't finished yet, but you know, cause life happened. But you know, she wanted me to go that route and do some regular shit, but that ain't really what I want to do. You know, so I'm trying to follow what I want to do, and it's not like it would be different if I was doing it and I wasn't making no progress at all. But I'm showing you, like, hey, people really mess with what I do, and you know, I'm posting pictures in front of these big crowds, sharing the videos, you know, like, and she support me, like, she not against me doing music, but she just would rather me, I guess, go the traditional route, which, yeah, you know, and it's like, I mean, yeah, I want to take care of myself, you know, like, I'm not gonna just sit around and be lazy or nothing like that, but this is what I want to do, so I'm gonna put my time into this shit too, you know, like, I'm trying to make this my main job, you know, like, I can just live out the music, and I'm gonna get to that point, you know, you just gotta keep at it. Like my auntie, she supported. Everybody else support her, really. I ain't really just had nobody be like, you know, I don't like you doing music or nothing like that, you know, but.
And you say you're still in college right now. What's your degree you're going for?
I've been going to school for like health and human performance and stuff on the body mainly. I wanted to do music, but you had to like play an instrument to get into the music school, and I used to play the trumpet, but it had been a minute since I played, so I was just like, I had to learn music, and learn to read music and all that again, which wasn't really no big deal, but I just ended up. But I also like science and stuff, dealing with, in regards to like with the body, you know, like knowing how the body works, and you know, exercise, ways to live healthier. That's just something that always interested me, I guess.
Taking care of yourself.
Yeah. Even taking care of myself and pretty much, like I said, you know, knowing how the body works and why certain, you know, what causes certain. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. Yeah.
Because I know what does what.
Yeah, to a degree. I'm not like super into that to where I'm like, you know, doing research and and got a microscope and shit, examining cells, but in my free time. But you know, it's kind of cool to a degree.
I just gotta ask this question because 4 out of the 10 guys I've interviewed have been this. Are you vegan?
No, I'm not vegan.
Alright.
I try to eat healthier now. You know, I cut back on red meats and all that. Eat more veggies and switch to like organic products and all that. You know, I try to do as much as I can. I still dabble in a good regular beef hamburger instead of most of the time I get ground turkey though. But you know, sometimes here now I get a steak or something like that. But for the most part, I try and eat, you know, on the healthier side. Only drink water really. But not vegan, no. Not yet. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? I might try it one day.
And what do you like to do in your free time?
Man,
when you're not
mainly make music, but I like to kick it with friends, family. I like to mainly play the game. Like I play PlayStation a lot, and that's why I was like, the other day I was just thinking to myself, I should start streaming, put my music on there. Yeah, put my music on there, like, cause usually, like, I be playing the game and funny shit be happening. Like, I don't know, like.
What you play?
I play like Overwatch. I play Rainbow Six Siege. I play like the new Spider-Man and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like the new games that everybody playing. I be playing it, but I got like some go-to games I've been playing for years. I play Fortnite every now and then. but mainly right now, Rainbow Six, Overwatch. Yeah, and I used to play like Destiny, stuff like that.
Destiny used to be an OG game.
Yeah, like the first one was really fun, and then the second one it just wasn't as fun to me. Like I ain't even like the first one. Me and my friends was on that joint tough. Like we do all the raids, and we did all that shit. Everything they put in there, we had beat it. But after that, you know, second one came out, and I just wasn't as excited about it. And then all the friends that I was playing on the first one with, some of them got like PCs and stuff, so they started playing on there. And so it just, you know, it wasn't the same. But it's kind of lot. And I just started playing other games anyway.
Yeah.
But I played Destiny 1 for like a good 3 years straight down there.
As we wrap up, what are some things you wish people knew about you that they don't know?
Let's see. Something that what my eyes look like, maybe. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Let's say you can't be glasses.
I mean, people didn't see me without my glasses. It'd be crazy because like sometimes I go out without my glasses and people don't be knowing who I am. I'm like, damn. And I'd be like, damn, make that much of a difference. And I'd be understanding how superheroes will just put on a mask over their face or like over their eyes, you know, or like Superman, he just take some glasses off and all of a sudden people don't recognize he the same. Like just literally seeing glasses, like you can't tell it's the same guy. He look exactly the same. Same build and everything, same hair. He just took some glasses off. You telling me?
The
like,
exact same hair with the same little thing.
Yeah, but people be saying like, you know, I guess eyes are like a distinct feature, so they can change your face or whatever. But something that people don't know that I want them to know, that I got some new projects on the way, so just stay tuned. I can't tell you what it's called yet, or what they're called yet, but they're coming, and you're either gonna be ready for it or you're not gonna be ready for it. But either way, it's coming.
You got any shout outs for me?
Shout out Memphis, the whole Memphis Underground. Shout out all the DJs that fuck with me. Shout out all the artists that fuck with me. Shout out my friends, my true friends. Shout out my family. Yeah, I love all my people. And shout out people that support me. I fuck with y'all too. Yeah.